Good morning, friends. It is Wednesday, so that means it's time for our Facebook Live. This is Carrie from Stamp with CT. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Texas, and I am excited that you're here with me today. So whether you are watching live or if you're watching the replay, so glad you're here. If this is your first time joining in, thanks for being here. Let me know where you're from. And then for my friends that join me every week, welcome back. Good morning, Donna. Hi, Jan. So glad to see y'all this morning. I have some exciting news. I'll wait just a little bit to let this pop up in some news feeds. See who can join us this morning. But even catching the replay, you're going to love the news that I have for you. Let me know how y'all are doing. Hope you're going to get some time in to craft today. It's kind of cool here in Texas again, so it's a great day to be in your craft room. I know I'm going to be working on Christmas cards this afternoon, getting those out to my customers and team. So glad you're here with me this morning. Well, we are going to just go ahead and jump right in, as usual, where I have my phone mounted so that I can record. I can't see comments right now as the video goes, but I will certainly go back and answer any questions for you. I will also post a list of measurements and supplies for the project that we make today, if you would like to recreate it. And I have kind of a little fun twist on our project today. Well, my exciting news, first of all, let's go ahead and give away the prize from our last Facebook Live last week. So, you know, I had the beautiful Snowflake Splendor ribbon. That's wonderful, sparkly ribbon, and it is going out to Judy Tuttle. So congratulations, Judy. I know I have your mailing information, so I will get that out in the mail to you in the next couple of days. Now I also have the prize from a couple weeks ago that went to Cindy Barrientos Sawyer. This designer series paper, half of a package of the 'Tis the Season designer series paper. And Cindy, I still need to hear from you as far as your address. So if you will message me so I can get that prize out to you, I'm going to give you one more week to reach out to me. And then if I don't hear from Cindy, then I think what I'll do is go ahead and draw another name for that. Okay, and of course there will be a prize today as well. That's just working so well. Let's just keep doing it, right? I think you'll like the prize today too. So this is our beautiful new catalog, the January through June mini catalog, and I actually placed my pre-order last night, late last night. I think it was probably about 11 o'clock by the time that I was able to kind of make my list and check it twice and get that order placed. So as a demonstrator, this is one of the biggest perks that we have, is to get these products early and get them in our hands and get to playing with them. And of course, in my business, it's great to be able to participate in swaps and then design projects that I can share with you at my launch party for the new catalog in January. So it's just so fun to get these products early. And that is what I did last night. Now we also, starting in January, have Celebration. And that is our very biggest sale, usually in the year. But there's a twist this year for Celebration. Stampin' Up! Is making some changes, and Celebration in January and February is what we will have. And then in the summer, July and August, we'll have a second Celebration. So I'm really, really excited about this change. I think it's awesome. It's just such a good deal for all of us, customers and demonstrators alike. So you're going to be seeing some sneak peeks and different things from these catalogs coming pretty soon, and I'm really, really excited about it. If you would like a copy of these catalogs, a complimentary copy, all you need to do, there's a couple things. If you are a regular customer of mine, if you've placed an order in the past 6 months, you don't need to worry about anything because you are already on my list. If you are not a regular customer of mine and you don't have a demonstrator that you work with, just send me a message and I'll be glad to get these catalogs in your hands as well. If you are not familiar with Celebration, this little brochure, everything inside, and I can't show you inside right now, everything is free. So when you place an order in increments of $50, you get to choose something free from this little brochure. That's why I say it's the very best sale of the year, but now we get it twice a year. Okay, let's jump into our project this morning. We are going to be using the gorgeous Brightly Gleaming Designer Series paper, and this is one of our favorites that came back from last year's holiday catalog. And as you can see, it's shiny, my favorite, and it is just beautiful. And I decided that I wanted to use this paper. I think that's what kind of stuck in my mind last week when I flipped through these papers. I've been thinking about this paper for several days, so that's what I knew I wanted to use. And I thought, let's go pretty simple, little cute card. We used stitched triangle dies to create this little tree. This is a quick little card that comes together really fast, not a lot of supplies, but look what's inside, you guys. Ta-da! It's a gift card holder or a little money holder. So this is a way that you can really make any card a gift card holder. So let's go ahead and recreate this. I'll show you what supplies we're using. Let me see if I can find my bone folder over here. We're just using a card base that is Night of Navy, and it is 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. Y'all know that's just how I roll. And then I've got a couple of pieces, this Designer Series paper, and like I said, I'll give you measurements, but it is 4 by 5 1/4. Then I've got a little piece of Whisper White. And if you'll notice, the twist is we're going to make this one in a different direction here. So this is, nope, this is the way we're going. This is the snow, so I'm going to make it this direction. So we've got our portrait and our landscape mode here. So let's go ahead. Now let me show you some of the products that we're using first. I'm getting ahead of myself. No, that's not what I'm going to do. We're going to go ahead and start creating. Quit being wishy-washy, right? Let's just jump into it. Okay, we are going to use some dimensionals on our snow. And this little piece of Whisper White, I'll bring it a little closer to the camera so you can see. It has been run through the embossing folder called Dainty Diamonds. I'm using a lot of dimensionals. I know a lot for some of y'all, not a lot for me, but I don't want to have saggy snow. I want my snow to be fluffy and beautiful. So we're going to use a lot of dimensionals this morning. And I'm not sure where my Take Your Pick tool is. That is a much easier way to get these backings off, but we'll just go with it this time. So let me bring that a little bit closer. I know you guys have seen me use Dainty Diamonds before. It is one of my favorite embossing folders, especially to make it look like snow. And I am just going to pop this on the front here of our Designer Series paper. That did not really go as well as I'd planned. Get it lined up a little bit better. But I do want that dimension, and I want to be able to put my trees back behind. Okay, I think that's pretty good. So we can go ahead and put this on our card base. So cute. I'm going a little crazy with the glue, aren't I? I still don't have that lined up perfectly. Let's work on it some more. Get this down and I can work on it. Come down with that just a little bit. So you'll have to let me know which way you like this card the best. I just thought it would give us some options, and I like options. Okay, let's go ahead and do the inside right quick. Just have a panel of Whisper White that we will put on the inside so that I can write my message. Y'all know I love kind of finishing off, especially with a dark card base. You really need this inside panel. But even on a lighter card base, I tend to put that inside piece of Whisper White, very vanilla, crumb cake sometimes, just to really give it that finishing touch. And of course, you could do stamping on the inside if you wanted to. Now let's see, I'm going to grab my Stampin' Seal Plus, and I'm going to grab my 1.5 inch circle punch. I'm going to bring this close to show you a little tip about making a gift card holder. And let me bring that gift card holder back in. This little notch helps the recipient be able to get the money or the gift card out easier. So what my husband has done, you know, that engineering brain that he has, he's come in on several of my punches and put a halfway mark for me. So when I want to create a gift card holder, all I need to do is come in and somewhat line up with those little notches, and it makes it so much faster just to take that little piece out, and I don't have to think about it. You can see how fast that was. So we're going to put some Stampin' Seal Plus on the edges, the bottom and the sides, to seal up that little pocket. And even though this card is oriented differently, I thought it was still really cute to have the little gift card holder up here. And somewhere I think I had a gift card. It was actually to Denny's. That's what the one that I could find last night. Isn't that funny? I don't know where, well, I do bet I know where I got a gift card to Denny's, but that's just how your gift card or your money slides in. So super cute. Okay, let's keep working on our card here. I think I will go ahead and do my stamping next. Bring in a piercing mat because this is a photopolymer stamp set that I'm using with a little bit of early espresso ink. And you've seen this Merry Christmas sentiment before, and I'll see if you guys remember where it comes from. I may have gotten too far over. Let's see how this one looks. Oh, it's pretty good. We're going to go with it. Let me see. I'll find that stamp set over here. And back a couple months ago, we used this Celebration Tidings stamp set. And it's one that had images for Halloween, Thanksgiving, or fall, and also Christmas. And that Merry Christmas sentiment, it makes me happy. It's just beautiful. So that's what I knew I wanted to use on this project today. So part of the reason I did that stamping first is I want to kind of get some idea where I'm going to place the tree or trees. I have enough supplies cut for a couple of trees for this card. And I think that that's what I'm going to go ahead and go with. Unless I've lost one of the parts, I may have. If only y'all could see this room. I've got to do some cleaning in here. This is just a little scrap of early Espresso cardstock that I'm using for my tree trunk. And if I can't find the other one, that may determine that we only have one tree. No, I found it. I'm just going to put a little bit of glue. And this is way longer than what I need, but I'm able to kind of build my tree. I think we're going to go with one tree, y'all. Making an executive decision. I have the parts for two, but I think one is what I want to do. Just the way this is going to lay out. So from our stitched triangles, I've got a couple different sizes of triangle. And this is such a cute way to create trees. I just love that they kind of look a little bit whimsical. So that's what we're going to do, is pull those little pieces in. And let me show you those stitched triangles while we're doing this. It's an awesome set. Of course, there's a stamp set that coordinates with it from the annual catalog and then also the holiday catalog. But these are really a standalone purchase, I think. There's so much that you can do with them, and they're really cute just to create little trees for your projects. And then let me also show you the other dies that I used to get that little snowbank. Let me look right quick at the name. This is the Home Together dies, and they're kind of a hot mess. I need to put them on a magnet sheet. But you've got a couple options for the snowbank. You've got the one with the trees attached, and then also just this little kind of curve. So that makes it really easy to get that little snowbank created. Okay, let's go ahead and attach some trees now. Again, we'll bring in dimensionals, and we'll start with this larger triangle. So this is actually a different triangle for this card because we have a little bit more real estate to cover. It feels like it this way. So I'm just going to pop that little triangle on there, my whimsical tree. And then we'll come in with this slightly smaller stitched triangle and pop him on there. May need to come down with him, so have room for that third one. And then this little bitty guy, we're just going to take a mini dimensional and pop him up. Yeah, that's going to be pretty much perfect. Move it down a tiny bit. Just add him to the very top. So let me bring that a little bit closer so you can see. I love how it just gives that dimension. It's a super simple way to make a little Christmas tree, and I just love it. Okay, let's put our sentiment on, and then we get to do our bling, one of our favorite parts, right? Add a little touch of bling. And I'll have to see what you guys think if I over blinged, or is that even possible to have too much bling on my first card? So we'll come right up here, put the little Merry Christmas. What do y'all think? I love it. I think it turned out really, really cute. I love that it has the surprise of the gift card in there. And that is just a small piece of designer series paper. A lot of times we have those smaller pieces left after we've cut for a project. Pop that in and make it a gift card holder. So there you go. Let me bring this one in closer. Did I overdo it here? Is that too much bling? Is that possible? We're going to add bling to this guy. So I think you're going to be a little bit surprised at what I'm using. And gosh, where did my take your pick tool go? There it is. I do need it to add bling. So this is actually the Iridescent Pearls that was part of the Magic in This Night suite. And if you'll remember, they really pulled beautiful colors. If you've seen these in person, if you have these, good job, because they're amazing. But they're not just for Halloween. I think they added a beautiful shine and really pulled from the blue and copper in the designer series paper. Whoops. Adding them to the tree. And I think this time I'm just going to add the embellishments to the tree. I'm gonna show a little bit of restraint. But y'all let me know if I overdid it. I've been known to. I just love bling. I think that really is the finishing touch to this card. So this one is a little bit different, the triangle, so I do a little bit different positioning of our bling. So I'm just using my Take Your Pick tool, trying to get underneath that adhesive to lift up these beautiful pearls. And then it's much easier to place them exactly where I want them. Okay, guys, that's it. That's our card. I'm so happy with it. And look how quickly that came together. Just a couple of die sets. And a lot of you have these dies on hand already. And if you don't have this for the snow, you could easily cut that just freehand or just do it straight across. There's just so many things that you can do. Sometimes I overcomplicate things, so I like to scale it back a little bit. This would be very easily duplicatable if you were making multiples. So I'm really happy with it. You guys let me know what you think. And remember that you can make a gift card from any project, okay? Now, on my giveaway today, and I'm sorry that I don't have a whole pack of these iridescent pearls, but I did add those to my order last night. So that is the prize that I'm going to be giving away next week. And all you have to do to be entered for a chance to win the entire package, I won't send you just those little scraps of pearls, but you can tell how much I love them because they're almost gone. But to be entered for a chance to win, all you need to do is put a comment in this video. Just place a comment there. You can say hello, you can say I love the project, you can say you kind of overdid it there, Carrie. Whatever you'd like to do. Any comment enters you for a chance to win. I will announce the winner of that prize at the beginning of next week's Facebook Live. I meet you here every Wednesday at 10 a.m. We've been doing this now since April, and I just cannot believe that that much time has gone by. I truly do look forward to being with you and creating a little project with you, just spending some time crafting and connecting. So thanks so much for joining me. Be sure to leave that comment, share the video with a friend if you think they might enjoy it. And I will meet you back here next week, and I'll have something fun to do next week too. Talk to y'all soon. Thank you.